Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video. And I think we should be more on track for just my normal video releases right now for a while at least. But anyways, I'm going to come at you today, kind of a collection update, my monthly collection update, which it kind of is, but kind of isn't because I really didn't get much this month aside from what I'm about to show you here. But it's all kind of one thing. So anyways, it's kind of my missing link Beatles CD, which me being the Beatles CD collector extraordinaire that I believe I am, I found out there's one that's been floating out there that I didn't know about. But let's find out more about that after the intro. So yeah, I really do pride myself on having, I don't have like every country release, every whatever, but I've at least got one copy of every CD release so far. Official releases on that. So you can kind of see it here. I got some in box sets. I got some, here, and some I've got bits and pieces. Some I've got, but for the most part, I'm pretty complete with it. Even the singles and stuff and promo stuff. I'm missing a few of those, so I can't say I'm 100% on any of it, but I'm working on it. And there was one that just completely flew under my radar. Now, if you saw the thumbnail, you kind of see what it is. And there's one of them that I did know about, and that would be the 3-inch CD single. And let's see, this would have came out, gotta get my notes here. Yeah, Love Me Do originally came out, we'll put it up there. Everybody should know that, but on CD form at least, this would have been the first in CD form. And this would have came out in the US on November 30th, which this is a US one with the long box here. November 30th, 1988. And then in the UK on November 28th. So I guess it would have came out in the UK first. And theirs is a little different there. I got the US one, so that's what I'm going to show you. I did find a copy of it with the long box. Yes, it was sealed. I opened it up because I'm planning to collect these. And I got, I'll show you the long box here. I'm going to just kind of collect the long box. And I'm trying to figure out why I've been, kind of not collecting these. First off, they are a little pricey nowadays. And second off, they're kind of hard to store if anybody's got an issue with that. And I might have a solution for that. So stay tuned to my channel as one day I might reveal my solution. So hold on on that thought. So I only picked this up because I discovered those other ones, and as I was searching for those, I saw a pretty decent deal on this, and I thought I'd pick it up. But here is the actual 3-inch CD in the packaging. I kind of like, it looks like the UK ones are, I think the Japanese ones too got a different version, but the UK ones look like it's a cardboard kind of sleeve. As a matter of fact, hold that thought. As I've got that cardboard type on this Paul McCartney figure of 8 little mini CD, one that I've had. But yeah, it's just this cardboard and with the plastic little spindle hole there that kind of sits behind the cardboard and holds the disc in there. And this is nice. I do like this. This is in great shape, so I mean, you can keep them nice. But I kind of like this with the US one with this little plastic little mini case. There's the front, the spine, and the back. And it is just a little sticker over it. And then little white plastic, and it snaps together nice. Unfortunately, the spindle doesn't hold the disc very well, so I gotta really hold on to that, but just kind of seeing the packaging there. And I'll pull the disc out and show it to you just a little better outside of the case. But yeah, that's one thing that really kind of struck me on this, that I didn't know of a good way to store these, and I might have a solution. So I'm working on that. I'm not going to say much more on that until I know for sure I've got a full solution to it. Now, I knew it was in that. I knew there was the single CD box set that I've got sitting up here. We all are familiar with that. I knew there was a copy of it in there, but I didn't realize that Love Me Do got a wider release, kind of a maxi CD almost, they call it. And that shocked me because I've searched, Discogs for years. I've looked at everything. What's got an officially released CD. I've even looked at singles because, did they sell those singles out of the box set individually? Because I think those ones do got a barcode on the back, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Why would you put a barcode on the back of each individual one within the box if they weren't selling them singly? outside of the box. And maybe they have, I still haven't figured that out. I've seen some listed on Discogs that would be like the cardboard sleeve out of the box. But so let me know on that if you know, because obviously this completely flew under my radar. But anyways, Love Me Do did on its own get a release. Here is the US version, and yes, that is still sealed. Unlike the 3-inch one, I'm keeping this sealed because I was really excited. It had the little hype sticker, which isn't really a hype sticker for the album or the single here, but it's a hype sticker for free Beatles 7-inch picture sleeve single. First 5,000 entries received by November 30th, 1992. Boy, that would have expired like 32 some years ago, just the other day. But anyways, yeah, mail, name, and address to Beatles 30th anniversary, Capitol Records T-7, 1750 North Vine Street, Hollywood, California, 90028. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. So there you go. You got the whole little rundown there. You can take a look at it there. I also really like, I totally forgot that they used to do this, the little hologram thing to kind of seal it in. The little Capitol Records, I believe it is, that the hologram shows. Yeah, Capitol, and it's got the Capitol building on the hologram. Really cool. I totally forgot that that was on there. But yeah, it's a maxi single, it says. So it's got Love Me Do, the single version, and then P.S. I Love You, as it normally should. And then it's got Let Me Do, the original single version, as you can see there. So there's 3 tracks on this version of it. Once I discovered this, I was shocked. I went to Discogs, did a little more research now that I've discovered it. Now, this came out both in the US and the UK at the same time on October 5th of 1992. Now, there are 3 packaging variations. The disc itself and whatnot, this one's got a little bit different disc label, so I'll show it up here. I'll show it again when I show the other ones here, because it's a little different disc label than the UK. So there were 3 packaging variations, and the one in the UK, so the US just had the standard jewel case like this. Eventually I'll get one that's open that I can, you know, have open. But yeah, for now, like I said, this one's staying sealed because of that hype sticker and everything. I'm starting to collect sealed hype sticker stuff, so for CDs, that's kind of my next evolution of my CD collection here. I'll never be able to afford all the vinyl, so I'm sticking with the CDs. I can do with that. But yeah, the UK had a special edition digipack version, which is what this was. I was shocked I was able to find this. So there's not a ton of them out there. You can find them, but there's not a ton. So that's why I was shocked I was able to find both of these right away, and not at bad prices at all. This I thought was going to be even more expensive than a sealed version of this. In the US here, I'm sure in the UK, whatever, they're probably all over the place. But yeah, I found this one in the US for not a bad price from a US seller on eBay. But there's the front and the back, and I think this looks fantastic. I'm not a big fan of digipacks, but I mean, this has been around since 1992. This has held up very well, so whoever had it really treated it well. It does got that little Made in England sticker there. Same track listing and everything, and there is the inside, and it's got a nice little write-up on the guys there and everything in the single, if you want to read that. And I believe Mark Lewison did that one. Okay, so there we go, and there is the disc label on this, and it's just the standard tray, so I'm not going to pull it out. I usually show if there's something below the clear trays, but there's no clear tray there. And you can kind of see, and they're similar in a way. I'll have that US one back up there. So you can kind of see the difference there. There's a slight difference on the disc label. They both got the red label, but just slightly different on how the letters and stuff are all arranged on there. But there is the limited edition UK version. And then there was one more UK version, which would have been the standard. And of course, the UK does the slimline cases for the CDs. And I happened to find a copy of that too at not a bad price. So I went for it. And there it is, the slimline one. So a slight difference on this now too. There's the spine, and then the back there with the discs showing there. And I'll show you the inside here. And I suppose you got the disc showing there with that. A little dirty, I see, but on the area where the music isn't. So I'll show you the label there a little better. Let's see. So that one, like I said, kind of surprised me on that, that I hadn't known about it until just recently. And as soon as I learned about it, boy, I sure got my collection up to date on that. And like I said, I'll probably get another US one that's open whenever I find one. Believe it or not, that I haven't been able to find. I was able to find the UK ones, both versions of the UK ones, but the only US one I could find was the sealed one, which I was glad to get that way, because I mean that's awfully cool with that hype sticker. That's pretty awesome. So I'm becoming a hype sticker geek, I guess. And I for years threw those away, and now it's like, oh, I got to get those. So, but anyways, and then the mini ones, I really think I'm going to get collecting these, because like I said, I might have a solution for storing them. And you know, my whole mini CD collection so far, even though I'm totally fascinated with these, this is it. I've got that Paul McCartney one. I do got Party Party, but I got that in the box set. And I've got these Traveling Wilbury ones that I picked up in a lot with the other Traveling Wilbury CDs. The Handle with Care and End of the Line. Yeah. And I really haven't collected many more, because this is about the best storage solution, is just a little baggie like this, and hope to God you remember where you put them, because they can slip away from you pretty easy. I think I might have a solution. And let me know, did they make like cases for these back in the day that you could store them all in? I know you can get the box set in the UK. I think Japan has got the box set with the mini CDs, the 3-inch CDs. But I've never seen like an actual, I suppose they were so rare as is. There were probably more out there than I think, but still, compared to like just, you know, standard, you know, CD singles like this, your standard size ones, you know, the slimline ones in the UK, I can't imagine that they were definitely produced, but not in large quantities, I suppose. And that's kind of part of why they're not easy to find. I don't think there was a lot of them, so I don't think a lot of storage like case type companies ever made stuff. They're hard to store on the shelves here like this. I think a lot of times I just leave these just laying like up here. So if you ever see on the shelf here something just laying up there, that's more likely what it is one of these 4-disc. Now, yeah, 4-disc, I guess. Yeah, we're at 5, because I got the Party Party and the box set there, but that'll stay in the box set. So anyways, yeah, I just a little fascinated with this. Let me know if you think I am missing anything too. If you've been seeing what I've got in my collection, is there something I'm missing? I know, like I said, I'm missing a few of those promo CDs that have been released, only a handful so far. And you probably don't know what I'm missing on that, because I haven't shown all of them yet. And I've got recently quite a few more added. So I'm getting close. I think I'm down to, at my calculations, about 2 or 3 that I'm missing right now. So that are either US or UK ones. There's a lot that were like Japan or other countries like that are absolutely impossible to find. So I'm not going to worry too much on those. But yeah, if you think I'm missing something, let me know. Because this really shocked me, because I thought I had a pretty good pulse, a pretty good feel of what was all out there for CDs. So this one kind of shocked me a little. But anyways, I am making this way too long on this one silly little CD single here. And so I'm going to get wrapping up. But before I do that, I once again want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And like I've always said, if you have stuck around to this point, you must like it. So please give it a like. It really does help out the channel and the video, as YouTube sees engagement and wants to get the video out there for other people to see that they might not normally show that, hey, this video is here for. They'll show it to you that are loyal viewers or subscribers, but not necessarily somebody that has never viewed my channel. So this will help them show it to those people. So anyways, and another thing that'll help with that engagement is, of course, leaving a comment in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this Love Me Do single. Do you have a copy? Were you aware of it? I'm sure you were, as most people are, but for some reason this one completely slipped by me. It was right when I started collecting CDs, or Beatles CDs. So yeah, actually 92, I would have just started collecting CDs myself too. Probably about 90 or 91 would have been when I would have truly started that. So I would have been very early on in my CD collection starting days there. So yeah, that probably slipped by me just because of that. But anyways, now I'm rambling. I've just started the rambling thing again, so I'm going to get stopping on that and fully sign out. I am Beatle Dustino, signing out.